You don't easily conquer the world with railways. In fact, there are many aspects to it. Now that our political presence has been set, it is time to dive into the technicalities. What would a railway be without its signaling? How do we keep our rights to run the rails? How do we stand against the roadways? Well, those are questions yet to be answered. And in this chapter of Just Create, I will tell you how we answered them. So, after we did the little deal with Foxy, it's actually time to lay it down in a permit. We're allowed to build the rail line near him, but yeah, let's make it into a little contract for now. What I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna build a little machine to stamp out my permits. Because yeah, we're gonna need those, for sure. So, what I'm gonna do is upstairs in our little attic, we're gonna have a little permit workshop thing. Yes. So first of all, what we need to do is to get some power up here. Yes. So we have rotation. Then we're going to clear out this. And I don't know where we're going to end up, but probably not in the... Well, in the right spot. That's fine. From this rotation, what we can do is we can add in some machinery. So one is going to be making the paint. And the paint is going to get produced and then ready to be spouted. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little spout and a little depot. And then we're going to go that way. And then we're going to go spout. And then we're going to... Yes. So with that, what we can do is add our little filter thing. And now we have our little ink set up. So this will just drain out the ink. We'll get the water inputs into here. We need one for the cardboard as well. So what I'm just going to do is going to make a line like that. And then go... Yes, like that. And now we need a water source. So what we're going to do is, I think, just from the river down below, let's grab some water. How do we get there, though? That's the question. So let's have a little look outside and see where we can tap off our water. I think from, well, down underneath the water wheel. But then how do we still get up? Do we go on the outside with some pipes? Maybe. The roof is there. So 2 blocks above this and then 3 blocks. There, so that either means going in here. Could do it in there and then remove a little bit in here. But that's... Could also just put it in the corner here and just go up. I think that's the best. Let me go into the corner. And go up. There's our pipe. Okay, so we're going down. Okay, so we're going through the floor here. And there's our first obstacle. Yeah, just go into the wall. Oh, well, I don't know where I am, but I'm somewhere. Okay, I'm down here. This little area is still a bit of a mess, but then we can go down. Past our little bearing. Now, I think if I dig here... No, one lower. That's where our water level is. And it should be a stable source. Let me just... Yeah, it's an infinite source. So what we're going to do is just open this up. Maybe have a grate in the future. But for now, let me just get a pump. Let me do a little pump. Or are we going to have to pump a little bit upwards? Maybe that's better. Where can we put this pump? If we put it there, we're going to need shaft. And then we're going to need... Oh, no. That's more... I need rotation on this thing. Let me see. Let me think. Okay, wait. I have an idea. We're quickly gonna cut off our little factory. And then we're gonna go do that. Gonna go there. Gonna go... Okay. Yeah. Oh, an extra shaft. That's not needed. A vertical gearbox downwards. And... little wheel. Okay, that should pump... Oh, well, that's not infinite water source, is it now? That is not an infinite water source down there, now that I think of it. Yeah, no, we just placed one block. Now it's infinite. Now we just need to keep that alive without breaking it. And let me walk upstairs and actually get the water pumps rolling up there as well. If we even need them. Honestly, it's going pretty far already. I see the particles there. What if I just... Maybe it stopped because of the pump right now. Okay, so that gets water. And that gets water. Okay, never mind. We're just going to use that one pump and that's enough for now. So now we actually have to link up the machinery. And I think we're going to go like that. I do want some covers in the end over that, but that's fine for now. We're going to go, yes, back there. And now we're going to go one normal one and one vertical one. So normal one goes there, vertical one goes there. Pulp, and the pulp is going to have to go out of it. Are we going to ruin our beautiful floor here? Is there any way to get... I mean, we could use a mechanical arm to move it from there to there. Can we do that? Well, we're gonna need some items in here anyway, so can I raise this up by any chance? That's the outside world, so let's not do that. I could move the machinery one more forwards, I guess. Let me actually go do that. Then we're gonna go up. We're gonna go there, there. Perfect. That's a perfect gap for us to place that in. Perfect, perfect. So we're gonna have a little scaffolding or something to walk around this, because otherwise it will look weird, to say the least. Here we're gonna have a little depot going out with our items, and we need items going in as well, which we're gonna do by adding a little belt, I think. No, belt, chest, going in there. Belt can be smaller. I need a little stampy stamp here. Can I power that somehow? So I just grab a little belt, and let's see, we can link that up. That's gonna stampy stamp it instantly to cardboard. Cardboard. Actually, it's gonna keep on stamping it, because I think with cardboard, what we can do, press it. So, okay. And then we get a blank builder's permit by smashing our cardboard. So we get a sheet of paper. And then we still need to print it. But so we can make paper in this. Maybe two chain drives instead. I'm wasting gearboxes everywhere. You don't need gearboxes for everything, since what you can do is, if I still have them... So what I was saying is, you can actually use these chain drives in a nice way, because they don't have to face the same way. So what you do is you place them on top of each other, and you can do and these are linked. Yeah, make that work. So let me just continue this to what's here. I need 2 more chain drives. Okay, let me get back. So that's the last 2 chain drives. Let me see. Okay, this is all spinning. Yes, there's no ink in there. That's good. Yeah, this is going the wrong way. So let me just... So now that I got my barrel, let's put that there. And let's put some oak saplings in here. So what's this going to do? It's going to put it in there. That's going to make pulp. A permit. Look at that. A blank builder's permit. Now we can put that on there. So what we have to do, we actually have to write the permit, of course, on it. Like a building permit without stating what's going to be built, that's going to be weird. So what we're just going to do is we're going to use that little press. Well, and the press, of course, automatically know what has to be written exactly on it. Yeah. I'm going to throw in some ink there, or some black dye. And it's going to get ink, and then we get, a builder's permit. And what we can do with that is actually, I of course have a license to edit this. It's not illegal. Nearest of Foxy. There we go. So now we officially have a builder's permit for the rail line. Nearest of Foxy. So this very important builder's permit is of course going to go where it belongs. And that's in the secret vault, which nobody knows how to enter. Entering the special code there. Very, very special secret key to open that. And now we can save... There we go. Safely in our vault, where it should be stored. Nobody knows the key again, so that's good. You can definitely not see what key I'm using there. No. That's not true. So now that we actually have set up our little system for the permits, I want to do one more thing. Just one more thing. Getting another system in, which we're also going to need the ink for. Something very important for our railway in the end. So what we can do with a little press is actually stamp down something, right? So now that this machine is here, what we can actually do, I will show you, is get a paper in there, right? And then we get a blank paper ticket, and then we can do that. So let's make more ink, right? And now we have a printed paper ticket. So this is going to be our train tickets. And what I can do as conductor on the rail line is I can actually, your ticket has been cut and it has been used. Very cool. And of course, there's not only one, because you need there's going to be special tickets as well, like a golden ticket. a golden ticket for a golden express, and then it's gone. Yes. And you can just throw it away, or you can collect them, you know? You can collect them. So eventually what I want to do is make a system in the railway stations or near the trains where you can actually check in your ticket. And then if I see you have not checked in your ticket, you will pay a fine. A fine of 1,000,000 diamonds. But now that we have our little permit system, which was most important, and we have a ticket system, what I want to do is explore a little bit. And I actually got invited by Azu and Lexi to join in some trial chambers. Something I've never really done before. So I just got invited to do a trial chamber, and I never done that before, but let me take a little chest plate with me. Let me just take this one, and then I will do a little trial chamber. Hey, Azu. Hey. Hey, Lexi,
Dave.
somewhere. Hey, Lexi. Hey.
Alright, so let me introduce you to the trial chambers, which are pretty dangerous but extremely fun to play with. These things are a bit like a maze, you know, you can get lost in it easily, and you can find a lot of spawners. Well, these spawners are a bit different from the other spawners, and you can tell them because they have some orange particles flying above them when you trigger them, because you can trigger them. If you go too close to them, they get triggered and they will start to spawn mobs. Yeah, and basically if you kill them, you can get different type of rewards. You can get food, you can get potions, enchanted books, and you can get keys. And with those keys, you can open vaults. Like here is a key, you can try it if you want to.
I like don't want to steal your loot, so.
No.
Okay.
So every person can only open it once.
Oh. So do
So
I click it at the right moment so I get that item, or is it just random?
Yeah. Well, it's random.
Hey! A pop. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a scroll. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And so you have 100% to get a pop from every vault.
Yeah. So if you drink a ominous bottle, which you should have gotten one from the vault, you can basically trigger the spawners again, but on a higher difficulty. However, these have better loot and they give you ominous keys compared to these trial keys. And with those, you can open the very special ominous vaults, which those have the high tier loot.
Oh.
Which you can get, for example, the the heavy core, so that you can make yourself a mace, for example, from it.
I see.
And things like that.
Okay. Interesting.
So it's just killing mobs, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like Call of Duty Zombies in that sense, that you have waves of mobs, but this way you only have the spawners.
So how about you guys start and I'll just smash mobs and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, baby one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, I'm moving away a bit. Keep moving. Eating.
Oh, I found a Dave pop in this chest.
Sorry,
Take it.
I stole that. That's mine.
Yeah, you're good.
Haha. Pop. Ooh. So I got an egg pop, a Mr. Beardstone pop, and my own pop from the chest, and a better chest plate maybe? No. Oh, I cannot. Oh, I did click it. A calf pop, I think. Yep. Now I see how you get like so many pops. Oh wait, here Azu, one for you. Oh, an Azu pop.
Oh, everyone is finding Azu pops except me.
If you have more of me, then I can make like an army of me. So you can make an army of you.
Place it down.
He's miserable. Poor lad. He's miserable. Oh, I got another ImagineerDave one. Need to store that. Which will give me... a roll for export. Oh my god, a trident. After getting the trident, it was time to quickly leave. Bye-bye. And now, here you see the moment where I really messed up. By accident, while changing stuff in my inventory, I threw out the trident on the floor and yes, it was gone. The only thing I could do is try for a rescue mission to find it back. So luckily, there was a little bit of a clip after where I showed the location where I might have dropped it. So let's just head over there and see if I can find my trident again. It should be... Oh, well, more there. Any items left? No, probably despawned. Oh, what's here? Oh. So, now that I got my trident back again, it's time to store that and see what we're gonna do next. And for the next thing, I already have an idea. Because I might have collected some items already for it. In this backpack, we see some items, and those items are going to be very useful for one thing, and that's going to be railway signaling. Before I get to building signals though, we also need a signal box, so it's time to design one. So let's hop into the creative world and start building a little box. So for the schematic, we're gonna need a few more items. Let me actually update this. And yes, there we go. So a few separate items, nothing too much. The big parts I already have. I'm gonna fix this and then we're gonna set up the schematic straight afterwards. Eventually we want this signal box to look more at the station. So let me just start to rotate it. There we go, like that. And now, well, we can move it a bit closer, I think. And, well, not inside of the railway, obviously. Let's move a little to the side, a little to the front. There we go. Is that too close? And with that, my beautiful little signal box is done. Let's quickly check out inside, because it also has some interior detail. So, we got some switch and levers going on. We got a little seat going on to check what's happening. We got perfect sight over the railway. We can look back there at the bridge, at the shed, and everything going on here. At the station. And above it all, there's a station diagram that I made. So on here, you can already see what I want to do signaling wise, because you see these semaphores here, right? And that there, and well, there, and there. And also you can see these little markers on the tracks, and those indicate where certain signals should go. So we have a brass signal, normal signal, shunt signals. I don't know how I'm going to build those yet, because we don't really have an item for it. But we definitely do have the normal semaphores and the distant semaphores. So what I'm actually gonna do is hold this graph to the side and start building some of these signals. I think we're gonna start with that one and then slowly work our way towards the right. And that should be our station signaled. So now that our signals are done, it's time to get back to business, because I have a little bit of a new plan. Here we see the railway map, and well, the railway map, let me just update that one, because we're adding something new to it, which is not just the railway. And that is, well, you might be able to see it, this little stripe here. So obviously in front of the Board of Transport building, which we are in right now, I wanted a road. But where does that road go? Well, that road is the perfect opportunity to connect up shopping to spawn. And you might now think, Dave, why are you getting into roads? You haven't even finished all your rails. Well. For all of the rails, we need loads of materials and we need loads of rails. So what I might as well do is just continue this road going past here. And we have a little empty spot. You see the red marked thing there? That's where we're gonna have a factory. A factory to produce copycats, to produce rails, to produce road materials, to produce everything. And at the same time, we also have a road to link up the shops to people their factories. So we might be able to get some toll out of it. You never know. We might be able to get some toll out of it, yeah. So let me get into building this new road. So now that the road is mostly done, I will go back to my base and actually get a building permit for this road. Well, I want the permit to basically say, this is mine. I want to eventually maybe get some money out of this. And well, that's going to be the contract of some sort. So let me grab a little blank permit. There we go. Let me do some ink. There we go. There we go. Builder's permit, road spawn, shopping. Now let me store this as well inside our little save area. And there we go. Nice and safe next to my other actual permit. So now that we have a little road, it's actually time to build something to go on it. It's time to build a car, my own personal car, so I can drive from spawn to shopping real fast. I don't know yet what it's gonna be, but we're gonna just work on it. We're gonna design one and we're gonna see how that ends up. So it is actually time to start building our little car that's gonna transport us all over the world. Alright, let's see. Let's start with some wheels, I think. These things are perfect wheels, I think. I think something like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good as a start for our little car. So wheels, I haven't told you guys this yet, but I do want to make an old-timer car. And what old-timer cars always have is the little swivel thingy at the front, right? And then the engine above and stuff like that. I want it, and then I want it. This is going to be your little swivel thingy, right? And I also want to actually get a little bracket in here, pointing upwards. So let me go dig underneath. And what we can do with these is actually place... and I get a little golden, brown, brassy outline around it. So something like that. A little great. I got some of these. Okay, so that's our little engine bay, right? So I want to make this car all black, and we're going to use riveted loco metal for that. So let me get some in here, and then go there, and get it some big lamps in the front. Okay, I might need to craft one more, and actually turn that one on as well. Okay, then after this we have the engine bay and the area like that. All right, I think I got something in here. There we go, industrial iron, and then go well here perhaps. Same over on the other side. Now I can use this again to do that connected. That way we get a sort of an arch over that wheel. Now let me get some layers. And with those layers, what we can do is actually finish off the top of this. And now we have a little, well, engine bay. Now next up, let me actually work on the side of this. And I want to curve around that wheel. I want to go that way. That's too long. So let me do that. We'll do a bite bit over there maybe. So a little bay, and then we go up again. So a little raised up bit at the back, and then yeah, that's a cool shape. I like that. Okay, for this center bit, what I want to do is actually get nice and under here. Move them the right way around like that, and then I think we can just do but yeah, it's fine. I think we're gonna do it like that. But now I think this front is too high. Let's just do it like that, right? Do we do it like that? I think that also works, and at least lines it up with this. Yeah, I think that works. That's fine by me. So far, so good, I think. And now I want this part for our little roof. Just a little bit of a curvature. Some stand-in layers. And with those, we can do and do some stand-in layers on this side as well. Yeah, nice window sheet. It's going to be a big car, okay? It's going to be a very big car, but that's fine. That's fine. So now I want a little bit of a door, and I'm thinking of just using trapdoors. Then with a bit of a different texture, like that. Honestly, this one can be a different texture, right? So I can just be the black. So for this side, I want it... Ideally would be curved, but I think straight is our only way, really. And then straight, a little thing, and over it. So that aligns with that. That's good. So we're gonna use half layers on the top then. I think that's really decent. So there's also started raining, so it's a good place to finish our little roof. So there, here please. Okay, so let's have a look from this side. Yeah, I think, yeah, that looks really cool. Okay, let's mirror what's on the other side. And now let me grab my trapdoors and plonk them into And now for the back part, let's see. So probably we want to have a shaft. And then for the most part, we can just make this flat and get these into there. So that part is finished as well. And I also wanted some white panels there. Okay, so like that, we have our car. But let me get a control and a seat in. And I think... Okay, so seat, control. I did see a little gap that we missed. Just filling that with a little slab. And for the most part, the build of our car seems to be done. The only thing left to do is actually activate that lamp. So we need to craft some more lamps. So now I got myself another lamp. We're gonna... and now that's on as well. So I want to glue the axles. I want to glue that, of course. That's going all the way through, right? To the end. Yeah. Let's add our little fender bits. Is that called a fender? I think so. And then we go up to our roof. So now that our whole car is actually done, it's time to give her a little spin. Oh, engine's running. And we can leave. There we go. Nicely around the corner. And then let's give her some speed. Ah, that's cool. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Look at that. With our new car, we are officially on the road towards becoming not only the railway entrepreneur, but the infrastructure entrepreneur. The road is laid for a bright future, yet there is still loads of work to do. For now, I'd like to end this chapter here, and I hope to see you in the next one.